Thank you, WFISD, for tuning in to this little announcement. We are moving from our current email provider, which is Microsoft Exchange, over to Gmail. You have been getting some emails from our network team. This is just to clear up a few questions about that and make this a little bit easier of a transition. There are a few reasons why we're leaving Exchange. The web interface, webmail in Gmail is better. The apps on phones are better. And this has unlimited storage and it's pretty easy to get to as well. So let's make this quick. If you want to get back to this web presentation without the video, all you need to do is jot this down, bit.ly/WFISD Gmail, Gmail. And I will come back to this at the end of the presentation. So, without further ado, yes, so we're moving over to Gmail. Don't worry, all of your last 10 or 20 or 30 years of email will come over. You're not going to lose anything, barring a few exceptions. Messages larger than 25 meg. If you have an email that has this many, that's this size or larger, that will not come over. That is a lot of pictures. That is a huge video downloaded, so those will not come over. Executable files, which are software programs. If a friend emailed you a software program, that will not come over. You'll have to download that and save it into your Google Drive. The reason being, executable files, a lot of files like this are commonly viruses, so Google does not want to move those over. Things like importance levels, the two systems don't recognize importance levels. So if all of Joe's emails were marked as a low priority, you would have to redo that in the new system. Rules, if all of Joe's emails go to the trash, you'd have to redo those emails or those rules. If your signature was made out of butterflies and nice flowers, well, we're going to have to redo your signature in the new system. And I'm not going to go into this. Shared mailboxes, category definitions, category assignments. People don't normally use those, so let's save time and skip that. If you have any questions, let me know. And we have a few videos at the bottom of each slide, switching to Gmail and using some Google apps. Those videos are right here at the bottom of the email slide. So, next up, Calendar. Along with Google Gmail, we have Google Calendar. Don't worry, if you have 10 or 20 or 30 years of calendar events, of ARDs, meetings with parents, staff meetings where you made notes, all of those calendar events will come over, barring a few of these, notes. If you have an out-of-office status, if your calendar events had optional attendees, rich content, category difference, or category assignments, that info will not come along with your calendar. Most people don't use that stuff. Don't worry. If you have events where it just has your name, who you're supposed to be with, like where you're meeting, who you're meeting with, and a few notes, those things are going to come over just fine. Don't worry. They'll move over into Google Calendar. And here we have a couple of videos how to use Google Calendar. So let's talk about this. June 2nd, you roll out of bed, you're dying to check your email at 7 o'clock in the morning on 7 break, of course, right? I'm just going to go to google.com. This is a Google search page. I'm signed in. Of course, you have to be signed in with your @wfisd.net account. You can switch back and forth from your personal to your work, but you have to be signed in to your work. And then just click right here on the Google Apps or box o dots, and you will see there's your Gmail and there's your calendar. So just tap on Gmail and you will be brought to your new Gmail account. That's about it. Same thing goes for calendar. Here's your Google Calendar. It's a whole lot easier to invite people to come back to, or invite people to come to your meetings, share your calendar with other people that are in your department. Staff calendars are a whole lot easier. So there you go. All right. So let's get back to it. Let me house clean a little bit. Next up, personal contacts. I'm sorry, you will lose personal contacts. Most people don't have personal contacts. The only people that I've spoken with occasionally or every year, they make a list of parents' emails and they send out parent emails for updates. Well, this is being done in the summer. So next year you'll have new parents. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. All of our WFISD accounts will be in there. If you don't know how to spell Camacho, but you want to email me, search for Joe. I'll pull right up. So here are videos on Google Contacts and Groups. Now, one Debbie Downer, Skype. We almost had everybody in there. We had about half the people using Link or Skype, whatever showed up on your computer. Well, Link is going away and we'll be using Google Hangouts. The good thing is you can get the Google app on your iPad and walk around your classroom and show, start a Hangout with somebody across the district or across the world, and walk around your room with an iPad and show people what's going on and chat back and forth with them. You can use your phone from home. If you're sick for a couple days, you need to chat with your class. Well, fire up a Hangouts with your substitute teacher, and you can talk to your class when you're at home. So pretty cool. A lot more options than we had with Link, which was just in our district, and not always everybody was really using it. So hopefully Hangouts will catch on. The sign in with Google button. If in the past you have been using the sign in with Google button, like if you went to an Edpuzzle or a GoFormative website and clicked on sign in with Google, they recognize you as at teachers.wfisd.net. Okay, if you came to summer training last year and you created an at teachers.wfisd account with, let's say, GoFormative, this is the only one that's been giving us problems, well, they're still going to recognize you with that old Gmail, whereas your new Gmail is at wfisd.net. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, just take a break. Some of y'all do. But if you need to get into that GoFormative, your old GoFormative assignments, just type at teachers.wfisd.net. All of your old lessons are still there. They haven't disappeared. And call us. We can move those over to your new account, or you can just operate from your old account, whatever you want to do. And if you see anything with this button, sign in with Google, let us know. If there are other programs that we don't know about. We've looked at least 10. 9 out of 10 are working. We only have one GoFormative that's being a pain. They want us to pay money. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, call me. We'll do our best. And last but not least, this is a video that I'm not going to play inside this video. It's going to tell you how to operate or set up Outlook next year when you get back to school. So during the summer, you check webmail through Chrome and Gmail. But if you have to have, I know I prefer Outlook, we're going to have to set up your Outlook and point it to Gmail. All right, this video is probably going to change. We will keep up with it. But as of right now, here's how you would set that up. Don't do it now because it's not time yet. But yeah, next year, first day, first week, check this video out and point Outlook toward Gmail. And that is it. If you have any questions about any of this, let us know. I'm Jay Camacho at wfisd.net. Mr. Guidry is Jay Guidry, and that is Guidry. Mine is Camacho at wfisd.net. And we will do our best to help you out. Here's the bit.ly. Thank you guys very much.